because my network is not that good.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. We're back for another Vibe Sessions. Today we have two projects here with us that are going to present a little bit about their two recurring projects that have presented before. We'll see what the progress that they've made, and then yeah, any questions we'll be able to ask them during this session. Just as a reminder for our HyperHack participants, so if you're looking at potentially wanting to join this session, we have on the forum, we have the pinned posts over here. So if you want to do any type of Vibe sessions, you can come in on the forum over here. In addition, we do have the stress testing phase live. So over here we have the let's say as a ClickUp forum. If you have a live link for your project, please use this forum to submit to the stress testing phase. So from there, your project will be listed on the forum, and specifically on the live apps section in the forum. And so this is where we're bringing forth users to come in and actually test your products, give you feedback, and essentially encourage the continued participation to high quality products. So yeah, without further ado, I want to invite Ibrahim from Festify. He will give a little bit of an overview of what he's doing. So I will do that now.
Okay. Thank you, Fabio, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to present Festify. I hope if you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So, what I'm building on this HyperHack hackathon is a Festify, and we are two in the team. Me and the other marketer. He is joining. He has not joined yet, but he'll join later. So we are building a new kind of a social app that allow you to send greetings between your loved ones. Before I have had the idea, but it has worked on the other chain, which is not AI powered. But due to the fact that this HyperHack is a unique AI powered project, so that is why I come with this idea to generate AI powered greetings that they allow you to share greetings with your friends, families, in an NFT. With so this is the PPDJ site. It will take you. This is a homepage. So it has some pictures. You can create AI powered creation. You can NFT integration and also a greetings. It also other features. There are some AI agent assistants. After that, you have built it with EXE721 standard. Also, we have some IPFS metadata storage. We also have a community that you can participate and gain some points. So for this one is for the picture, we are going to hope to go to cross-change later on. So how it works is just a few simple steps. You just type prompt the AI as we are usual. You know how to prompt AI. So you choose a custom design, but we have not yet designed this one, but we are coming to it. Then you make your NFT, and finally you can share it. So let's see how you can create these greetings. Let's see. So because of the network, I have already make a recording, so we can see it. I hope I can explain the video here. Can you see it? So this is now you create on the create button, so it will take you here. So let's send a greetings to Pavel. So let's send greetings to just type in Pavel on the Vibe session, message Vibe session. So let's see how the AI will create greetings to Pavel. So just give some time to finish. And this is the prompt that we are giving to the AI. Then we click on generate. So this is working. So on the back scene is working with the Alice. We have integrated with Alice framework. So this is communicating in the back end with the Alice framework with OpenAI credit. So it is working now. So just give it some time to finish analyzing, then it will return the data back. Yeah, so just give it some time. It is working here. Okay, just be patient here. Okay, now it has bring the data. So this is the title, Happy Metis by Session Day, Pavel. So this is a message that AI have generated. So you can see this is not hard coded, it is AI generated. You can visit the site and try it. So this is a message given, dear Pavel, at the reasons flow and the good vibe group. We send blessing your way on the vibrant metis. This is the message. This is the NFT that you're going to mint now. So we are working on the design here. This is a concept that we are working on, but later on we'll surely come up with it that allow you to choose a different design that you like it. So after you see it, you can go ahead and type in the recipient address. So I come and take the recipient address here. I have already taken it, just type it here. So it's taking the recipient address. If you MetaMask is having some issues, so I've already copied, so you can just go ahead and paste it. So I paste the recipient address. So we're killing on the mint NFT. So we now minting the NFT. So this is it allows you to sign transaction and approve the NFT, and the recipient will see it in his wallet. So we're now approving transaction here, signing transaction. So let's sign. Okay. So we just confirm it here. So now, yes, so we have now successfully minted an NFT, so you can view it. This is a transaction hash that is as return. So you can click it here to view it. So let's click on the transaction hash here. Yes. So this is now in the Metis Hyperion Explorer to verify the transaction there. Yeah. So this is the transaction details of the NFT that you have successfully minted. So you see the token minted. Yeah. So so we are working on this one. This is some errors from what we'll fix it later. So this is it. Yeah, so this is what I will share. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Ibrahim, for giving that showcase over the functionality. I guess we don't have any questions. So I guess like, are you working on expanding or improving certain features for
I'm working on I'm adding some more features like the design. So in the design plan, it's the user is after giving prompts to the AI. So the user has to choose his own customized design, so that when you mint the NFT, you see that design that you have chosen it in your wallet. So the other thing that we're working, if you look at the Explorer, the token name is shown on name. So I have done my research. Maybe it's because the contract address is not yet verified. That is what is showing on name. So I will try to verify the contract so that you can see if there's it's supposed to show festival greetings, FGRIT with a symbol, but it's showing on name. So that is our two features that we are working on, and we'll soon overcome it yet. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, glad to hear that you're continuing to work on it and expanding that feature set. Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much, Ibrahim, for giving an update to your progress for your project. So, I believe your application is already listed on the forum. So definitely give that a try. I'll just share my screen just to give people the showcase. So over here on the forum, you go to Hyperion, Hyperhack, Live Apps, and then
Yes,
over
sir.
here we have Festify, and then we have live links to the application, and definitely give that a look.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect, awesome. All right, our next presentation will be Fracture Point. So today, here, if we can get Superman to come onto the stage. Hey, Superman, we had you before. I believe a few Vibe sessions ago. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. Thank you for having me again.
Awesome. Yeah, I guess before we start looking at Fracture Point, can you tell us what you've been focused on for since last Vibe sessions?
Yeah. From the last time we have more of an idea and a concept to go on with, and in the past days, and let me say a few days ago, we have actually start putting perspective into a visual representation for to showcase what Fracture Point is actually going for. We have a website that showcase the vision we are going for, and a prototype lobby to actually mask what the game looks like. It's going to look like.
Amazing. And so I guess so this is more on the GameFi side. I think you gave like a very in-depth presentation last time. What will you be sharing this time?
Now, today I will be starting with the website. It's fully functional for a startup for a game. To basically the purpose of the website is to onboard gamers. We are interested in onboarding gamers from the Web2 system to Web3, since it is hard for Web2 games to compete with Web3 games to compete with Web2 based on reward and loop system. So that is what we're actually focusing on, solving the problems of integration from Web2 to Web3.
Awesome. Do you want to share your screen so that we can?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool stuff. Yeah. And then we will have for the audience, we will have another presentation by Square Milk to outline different announcements right after Fracture Point. So, perfect.
So, can you see my screen here?
Yes, we can.
So, this is Fracture Point, the website, and this is what it looks like. Onboarding for new users, which is what they get through. So, coming through here, you see what Fracture Point is about and the main problem and what we envision to solve in the Web3 system. To mostly the most important part is to solve the problem of reward system and farming for typical Web3 games. So players are rewarded based on what they actually contribute and create an external value for the token itself. So in view of this, we try as much as possible to replicate what Web2 games have in success. Web2 games are very, very good. They are really intuitive. They resonate with the players, but they don't actually give a reward personally to players. And most of the time, it's always about the content creators. So now we look to take the value from just being a content creator to actually contributing in the game, playing, and continuous interaction with with Fracture Point. So here are the characters we've developed over the past few weeks. And our main showcase character is Riley. He's a 14-year-old, and everything really was actually put into the design and the lore of the game itself. So currently we have 12 characters already, and we are hoping to. We won't be dropping all of them at once. We will be through the MVP. We'll be dropping them in sequence, so we can actually the characters can be tailored to the community's choice. But there will be 3 characters that will be default based on our design, and the rest of the law will be based on what the community vote for, since that's what we are circling our design on. So in the future, we will be integrating on the website. We'll be integrating the marketplace, where users and players can actually exchange NFTs or token attachments, because we believe value in Web3 doesn't really showcase in gamified projects, where only the projects sell these NFTs and attachments to players. Rather in this point, players tend to earn these attachments in game. They mint them into NFT, and they can trade it with other players that are less skilled or don't really have the enough time to actually play this law to earn the gun. Let me use an example: the guns, the skin, the vehicle, the characters, like the variants. So if you are skilled enough, you can actually skill up and get these variants into NFTs, and you trade it with someone else on the marketplace. That's the in the future. That's what we are going for. So I will be going towards showing what the prototype lobby looks like. So can you see my screen, please?
No, I can't.
Okay.
I think that might need a different screen. There it is. Okay. Yeah.
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 This is just a prototype. It's created with HTML and JavaScript. So we need to work with our Unity engine. So we can actually we don't have a live lobby yet. So this is what we're actually going for. You have to connect wallets. Basically, my wallet is connected already. So then start game. This is what the lobby would actually envision. We envision it to look like, and for a Fracture Point aim at just not only pleasing the each user, it's also a form of community where even guilds can other guilds that are already in play already can actually still onboard their players personally as a form of as an onboarding a form of onboarding for their own players. And this we are going to introduce a social quest to improve how the players relate with Fracture Point, and we are currently in search for external valuation or value for our token. We don't want to depend solely on hype and speculation. We want to create a reward value for our token. So exchange between players through PvP trading really has value, and we don't want our players just losing interest from the economy and the game itself. So these are the features we have on for the prototype. We have the attachments. This is what the attachments look like. That's the guns, weapons, vehicles, jetpacks. My network is bad, so I can't actually move to the next sections. That's the vehicles, the jetpacks, and the variants. Then profile. So this is what it looks like. For the profile, we have the variants you own. They stay there. They stay on your profile when you can actually pick or use. Then each variant is designed to have a skill tree where you can have same variant with other players, but they don't actually have the same skill. So that gives a tailored advantage to each player style. Then we have the trophy room. For each achievement, we designed XPs and token for each of the achievements you have. There's a personalized reward for each of these tokens, each of the achievements. For first kill, first 100 kill, first lobby clearance, things like that. So I think that's all for now. And for variants, all variants will be available. Like I said, we are starting with 3 first. Then we will unlock each other variant as the season progresses when we are fully live. So thank you for having me again, and I believe I can. This is as much as we can go, and I'll appreciate some insights. And if anyone wants to support the team or the project, we are still in need for other developers that can actually join to make this project successful and the dream come true. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, Superman, for the presentation, or actually the interactivity and the website demonstration. I guess what is a feature that you want users to try out, to test out, to essentially demonstrate a lot of the core functionality? Like what's the call to action? What do you want for people to do with FracturePoint?
Currently, I can only say I want users to resonate with what we believe is going to be a successful project. So that's why we have taken the liberty of creating prototypes in a form of creating views, and other devs that might be interested in joining. We have a contract that showcase the proof of play, which FracturePoint is being built on. We have them live. So we are basically interested in what we just want them to see into what we are building and see it is possible and it can be achieved. So it doesn't seem like just ideas and words alone.
Cool. Yeah, and you definitely made significant progress from presentation to now application. So very good to see that your project is evolving throughout the stages, and curious to see how it'll look like during final submissions. But thank you so much, Superman, for the excellent presentation, and I will see you maybe in the future Vibe sessions.
Thank you. I hope I get enough team members to actually pull through and come back again. It's always good to see your face and to present here. Thank you.
Yeah, likewise. I mean, I didn't see your face yet, but definitely, I bet it would be good to for that too. But no worries about that. Thank you so much, Superman, for for presenting. And for that, with that said, we will move on to the next and final presentation, which is Score Milk by Eder. So I'll add Eder to the stage, and he'll give a little bit of a overview on that. Hey, Eder.
What's up? How are you, brother? Can you hear me just fine?
Yeah. I love the distance that you have. Like you have a very professional setup.
Yeah, it's a funny story. I had when I was through my 20s, I had a development agency, like slash consultancy. We ran it for 10 years, but started as a design studio and evolved. And then I kind of took a break from tech after like 10 years, and finally having stepped away and obviously having helped so many companies, I wanted to just do my own thing. So I started a coffee shops. I opened a few cafes and then a coffee roaster. I was like, all right, I'm going to completely go away from tech for a little bit and just build a brand that's like just fun. And as I built a huge coffee shop here in downtown Fort Worth. And then to this day, I mean, this was like 10 years ago, almost. I was 25. And to this day, I still have the first shop we opened. So I took part of the shop and I built an office. So I get to drink free coffee and then still run my new tech company now. But it's a cool office because I will open the doors and it's like tons of people drinking coffee. Just like, it's like two separate worlds colliding. It's pretty cool.
That's amazing. I like how you build for the long term, like with tech products, with non-tech products, and then it's good to see that you're combining those two together to essentially create like kind of a bit of you in that personality. Like you're coming in to your coffee shop and doing work for your tech company within the coffee shop. And congrats, 10 years is definitely a very long journey, but I'm glad that you established that permanence and execution.
No, yeah, appreciate it. Hey, I'm going to share my screen, Pavel. But what's gonna happen is it's gonna force me to get out and get back in. I have to approve it. It would take less than a second here, and I'll be able to share my screen.
Of course.
Let me do it.
Yeah, I think Google settings or whenever you're using a website, it requires you to restart your browser. So I think thank you everyone again for joining, for listening in. If you have any questions about any of the applications that were created or announced, if you'd like to leave feedback, we have a section within the forum for live dApps during the hackathon. All right, so Eder is back in. Let me just bring him on. Do you want me to share your screen?
Yeah, we can do that. I can walk everyone through a little bit of Score Milk. So Score Milk, for those who don't know, it's a gaming platform. It's a browser-based gaming platform, though we do have some excitement, to go beyond browser-based. But that's really what we are. Essentially, you can come here and play like, your favorite casual games is what we call it. We have some, like a first-person shooter game as well. But some of these games here, like Candy Rush, is very similar to the original Candy Crush. Some say it's a little bit funner. There's a time component. Then you have, Gravity Blocks, which is much like Tetris. Block Puzzle, it's a very popular game in the App Store, which has, I think, like 50 million monthly players. So every single game here has, was built or improved upon a game that's already incredibly popular. Like our version of Snake, it's kind of cool because instead of showing one fruit, you get multiple fruits, right? Like, so you get to you have the bad one and then you have the good one. So it kind of makes it to where if you're playing against somebody, it's a little bit more competitive. And in addition to that, our tool our platform has, we've gotten some patents, and we work to be a fair place where you can actually play and not worry about so much cheaters, primarily because there's money involved. So we have some security protocols that kind of help gives the human player an advantage. This game in particular, as you can see here, it's saying that, hey, the red fruit here, it's poison, meaning if I eat it, I'm gonna die. But notice how it announces that with a captcha at the top right, and then there's a timer on the top left, which ensures that the human always has an advantage. So even if you are using like an AI player or a script to play, it kind of doesn't know whether to go towards this fruit or to go towards this fruit. So we built all these security layers in order to help the player really have some. So when you are playing on the platform, you can be pretty confident that it's actually pretty fair. Then every day we give out about 20,000 coin. We have this little coin pot, and every day you play against somebody, or the winner's getting paid about 2 coins, and everyone's like, okay, what does these particular coins mean? That's a surprise for the future. There's definitely something really valuable connected to them. So we encourage people to just go. If you don't want to wage, at least go and play every day and kind of take advantage of the pot that happens every 8 hours and win as much coins as possible. Then you can play against users, right? Play and earn. This is really the wage and earn is really where we encourage people to do. So you kind of choose your network. Obviously, you have to connect your phone number, email. You create a wallet for you. Choose your network. Wage. Let's just say you wage 50 cents. You play against somebody, and then if you beat them, you get their 50 cents. We have players that are really doing well. I mean, this girl here, she earned about $446. This girl here about $1.2 thousand. So this guy here, $59, and you can kind of see that some players are earning hundreds of dollars, right, on the platform. This guy here won $302 and so on. So it's a really valuable platform in that not only you're earning coins, like you can tell they're accumulating their coins, and whether that's connected to a possible airdrop in the future or whatever it is, I can't give you too much. It does allow you to earn as you play, right? So it's really cool. We have tournaments, so when you join our Discord or Telegram and follow us on X, we're always having tournaments. It's really easy to pick up a match. You can see here Jimmy's playing 14 cents, 0.008. Metis, if I click this play button, automatically will match me up against Jimmy here, or Jamili, and then I'll be able to play against him. And then last thing before we go on to what we're doing here for the Hyperion, I want to show you one feature that I'm excited about. But we launched these daily quests, and basically as you play on the platform, you're essentially earning both coins as well as metis. So if once you play your 25 matches, you're given some metis tokens. Once you play 250, you're given more, and so on. These are wage matches, okay? So these aren't normal matches. So keep that in mind. Meaning, again, I show you guys can play for free, or you can wage against someone else. Wage definitely has a lot more value because you're earning the pot, the $2, 2 coins per play, plus you're winning whatever your competitor wages. So if you beat them and they wage $1, now you come back with $2. So you put $1, he puts $1. So it's a really cool way. I mean, it's much better than that casino model, right, where you're playing against the house. There's always a winner. You're never playing against the house. You're playing against a real player, and it's a really fun platform all in all. But we're working on some new solutions here. Let me show you guys what we're working on, and particularly with Metis here. So we're working. We found that the chess games are really, really big. It's probably the most popular online game in the world is chess. And if you look here, we built our own chess from the ground up. And the question had to become, how do you do that, right? Like, how do you build a chess game that people can wage from the ground up, and people can actually be fair, because there's tons of tools that can cheat and help you play chess and give you the advantage. But the way we were able to do that was by creating a new version of chess, and we did this in order to participate here on this hackathon per se, but we wanted to bring something new, and what makes this game unique is that there's these cards here. Okay, so before each play, you have these cards, and these cards, what they do is they tell you, they kind of limit what you can do and can't do. So it's saying, hey, you can only move the pawn on this particular move, or you can only move this card on this particular move. So even if you were using some type of AI or some type of script or some type of tool, by the time you give that information over to the AI and say, hey, here's the moves I'm allowed to make, it's too slow, right? Given that we combine this element of luck, much like the CAPTCHA, we combine the element of luck with the element of time. So it's double protection for the user there, where the user knows, like, hey, even if the person on the other side is using AI or it's using any type of scripts, it takes time for it to process. The human mind can process a bit faster, and the person who's playing without cheating, he has definitely an advantage over the person who's trying to cheat. So we're working really hard to also introduce some AI components in order to make the game a bit more protected, a bit more safe. And lastly, we are integrating with you guys as well, because part of with Aleph and so on, because part of the issue we have today is that when I want to play a game, I have to wait. I can do the play and earn, which in that it matches me up with the user, but I don't have to wage per se. But on the wage and earn, it does force me to wait for a user and so on to match me with. Otherwise, I just can't play the game. So with chess, in particularly, we are working on allowing you to play against an AI, and that's the interesting part, where what makes the game fun is that while you're playing with your opponent, you can talk to your opponent right here on the right. So we're trying to train a bot, an agent, right, like Milkman per se, where he learns from all the conversations that are being had on the platform by real players, and then he's able to simulate and can kind of create his own personality from there. So the issue that we have, given that you have to wait for a player in order to play against them, now players can go in, and even if there isn't anybody trying to play chess, you can go ahead and play chess right away, play against AI, and he's gonna play with the what he's learned from from players before him, right? So he's getting trained on actual matches from real players. That's the goal. Is to assimilate a player and not just train this bot to play with infinite intelligence, but limited by the intelligence with previous players, where he doesn't have the data to know, hey, I have to, like, he's thinking in real time and he's talking to you in real time. And we're trying hard to so there's a 2-phase, right? Get the chess game live, and also phase 2 is to see if we can do the AI integration. But the AI integration may take a little work. We don't know if we'll be able to get that out, or just a chess game will be out for the push here. So we're working hard. We think in the next 10-15 days you guys should be able to start beta testing the new game, and we're excited for it.
Awesome, thank you, Eder. Cool. Like I like that you added cards to chess to allow to make sure that anyone that has potentially chess engines or anything like that, especially when money is on the line, to limit that potential the unfair advantage that would give you. Yeah, cool. I like the idea of like an AI AI user messaging, different things, keeping the engagement up within the platform. Yeah, cool. And I guess, like, let's say those two things got done and let's say they were ready, what are the like let's say future expansions that you think would be really cool to see within the chess game, like anything that like if you've seen any chess game modes that might be interesting, or any or maybe like another like mini game-esque ideas.
Yeah, no, that's a great question. No, we don't have any projections to add any additional features. Which what we're gonna do instead is get this this card system like really well done, and then our goal is that just listen to our users, and if we're able to start capturing a good chess audience, then we will double down on maybe making additional versions of chess or improving the existing version based on feedback that we collect. So if there's anyone here and they have good feedback, I would encourage them to to bring them to us and just participate. I know that chess does have a very die-hard following, and if we are able to tap into that, we think we can bring a user base that we didn't otherwise see on our platform, and we hope that's both from Web3 and Web2.
Cool. Excited to see, and yeah, we'll actually post you very soon on the live apps. We have a forum where you can submit, but I see that you have like everything already there and integrated. So we'll post you very soon, and then hopefully you get a bit more feedback from people during the testing stage, the test phase, which begins today. Cool, awesome. Well, I don't have any more questions here. I don't think there is.
No worries. I
anything
just
that
encourage everyone to just join Score Milk, start playing, and just be looking out. We will do tournaments as well, so be looking out on our Twitter. So if you go to x.com/Score Milk, we will be pretty vocal about when we do these tournaments, which allows people to just play in a community like with 70 plus people all playing against each other at the same time. And we give extra bonuses, and we have tournaments almost on a weekly basis. So encourage you guys to stay active on our socials. But I appreciate you guys so much for having me.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Eder, and maybe I'll see you next 5 sessions.
Thank you so much, Pavel. Appreciate you, brother.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining. We had 3 excellent projects coming in with live functionality on Hyperion. So next week Vibe sessions registrations are open. If you have a product that you want to get feedback from people, feel free to register, and we'll get you onboarded here. We got a fair amount of applications actually for next week's Vibe session. So I think when people have ready-made products, I think that that we're starting to see like a bit of a bit more pickup. So stay tuned for that, and we'll have a workshop as well on Thursday that will get into the AI inferencing portion. One of the key tracks is AI inferencing. We want to make sure to give you guidance on how to integrate the AI inferencing within your application so that it meets the hackathon requirements. So stay tuned for that announcement on Thursday. And for that, thank you all for joining. Have a great rest of the day or night, and we'll see each other in the chats. Bye-bye.